of India, and a great world leader. The visit to Israel, the testament to that. I think we should deeply value good Muslim culture that embraces and realizes the promise of a better family. This is a contract very clear. I know that we can do even better together. Up to you, my friends.
These upper cat size, Israel, the main objective was saying to reduce the world population, to get rid of the poor, to reduce the world population. It does not change.
India signed Israel, but
talk about the war for a second. Building that wall. I had a conversation with black people. A lot of black people about this war being built. And I said it many times. That everybody should be able to freely. Right? So a black brother just said to me, actually, they said, hell no. So, I said, why are you saying that? Provide for it. You know what they're going to do? You're on welfare, right? They're going to go get money. The working people come out of the most working doctors, the most artists. He says, We already and everybody hates the black man. We decided we are in competition with them in our country. They're just gonna come, they're gonna take our job because we already, there's discrimination that goes on. I didn't see it like that. As a working person, when they take taxes out of my money, if these is gonna be taken out of my taxes, they just come sit on their ass and watch TV and go to the doctor whenever they feel like it and get drunk. That's a hard pill to stop. But I will say also, I still is sending trillions of dollars over to Israel. Trillions of dollars to Israel for food. There's trillions of dollars being sent to Israel on warships, on missiles. So I'm like, damn. At the end of the day, I know America is providing for all of these different countries. To go against our or their enemies. I'll say their enemies because the people, the regular working people of America, we are not the same as the people that run America. They have today's refuse to work for anybody. They got this entrepreneur spirit where people nowadays are trying all types of different stuff, even selling drugs. A lot of people, I know a lot of cats that they have a hard time putting in the application saying, "Are you hiring?" They have a hard time with that, and they go out there and get in whichever way. And because of that, a lot of these, when you get picked up for the state, especially in New York, you find yourself in 20 more years more than what you would have had to do. The Mexicans is the best. That's purposely being put out of business, but the Mexicans do their thing. America has more than enough land that these people could come in and work the farm and feed the whole world. Good story. Where we can feed the whole world, it shouldn't even be a problem. Because of the powers to be farm land, she's up to their neck. So chicken eating penicillin. And you're eating chicken. So the penicillin is in your blood. So that's what you say. The penicillin is not working for you because you got penicillin from the chicken. So now your body can't fight on that. Because this is what they're doing. I said on every level, there's different devils. On every level, there's different devils that you have to face. They're not playing. So of course they're going to have these individuals come into my chat room and go into our comment section and constantly attack, never backing down, never letting down. Mexico needs the war just as much to shut down the opium and cocaine. You gotta understand something. The biggest in America is the American government. Flooded community with head-on people from the people movement where we started to love each other and care for each other and to unite. A lot of money being invested in black people against ourselves. Nationality against ourselves. They play divide and conquer. That's what I tell you. What can you see? What can you see? And against you see Kashi 6ix9ine against everybody. You see 50 Cent against Ja Rule. This is death by design. You see LL Cool J. You see Big against Pop. This is death by design. Everybody can come out, party together, produce good music. Everybody, what? They're not going to let you. Shut up. I see you got somebody here, huh? Population control. We're a big dog from Seattle. Pop is universal. Pop is from New York. Pop is from that's what made Pop so special. Because Pop stood in New York. Pop was East Coast. He was West Coast. Pop everywhere. That's what made Pop so universal. He had so much style to him. Pop had a lot of style with him. CIA, more than just the CIA. You gotta understand something. This is a battle for our souls. We are fighting for our souls. That's why we gotta get prayed up and seek refuge from the Most High to protect us from these entities, from these demons. Like we get attacked in so many different ways. Contradiction. Pop was you know what Pop was? Pop was a prime example of how I feel. Some days I feel like you want to uplift your black queen. Then other days I feel like some of these chicks is trying to set me up. So 1 minute you get the next minute you sit up there and wonder why you call you bitch. And there's some times when you love your wife. Like I hate this bitch and let me pack my bags and leave and move on. It happens. There's some times when you feel like black power. That old red, black, and green just showing love to your brother. Then some days you feel like boys in the hood, minister society. When I see such and such, I'm gonna push your weight back. Ain't nothing to talk about. We ain't squashing this. I mean, come on, y'all gotta understand something. Pop went from running like Haitian Jack and Jimmy Henchman, like these were his dudes. Then the next minute, you know, he being shot up in the hallway. When you tell somebody that, you know, I ain't rocking with you no more. We ain't cool. You go your way, I go your way. All right, cool. We ain't messing with each other. That caused that man to be wrong and shot out to God. So now, when you been through something like that, how long is black people after they did this to him? How is he supposed to think I would ever be able to understand Pac's mentality? Pop shoes, and I walk in Pop shoes. I know what they feel like. I know uplift your people, to want to wake your people up, but at the same time to be executed or to be decapitated all over the media by your people. God-fearing people. You know what? And I agree with that. One thing I will say, and I have to be honest, is that when it comes to the Mexicans, they bust their ass. And they bust their ass in America for pennies. And now some of them, they ain't taking no pennies no more because they know they work. And they get the job done too. I gotta be fair. I'm double O original. That's why I'm killing myself in 2020. Much love. Don't do that. I wouldn't want you to do nothing like that. As a matter of fact, you probably should go take a shower, make prayer, take a shower, and wash that off of you. Get that energy off of you. Something is definitely in the air. You can feel it. I gotta clean my house out and pray through here. For some reason, I keep feeling negative stuff around me. Like, yo, something is in my house. Get it out. I see refuge in God. I see refuge. Get out. Demon. I can feel it. That's why you keep spinning me to the side. Like there's something there, but it ain't there. They casting their spells, but we gonna fight it. We ain't giving up. We ain't going out without. They letting all the witches out. They letting all the wars, the warlocks, the jinn. They letting them out the graves. Our children's bloods are being sacrificed. They're being eaten by what's that chick name? Spirit cooking our children. Jay-Z best friend. We definitely gotta stay focused. We definitely gotta stay focused. Cop until racism stop. That doesn't even, let me tell you something. The biggest problem that we got right now as black people back that a black man be happy. A black man doesn't want to see a black man be happy. It can't get no worse. You have become your enemy. Flush of your own brother. And me, I'm not here to sugarcoat no bullshit. Black man go outside. Comes into your building to see one of the girls that live in your neighborhood coming through here like that. Black people brag about how you couldn't come where I live at. But hold on. Why can't another black man come through your neighborhood where you live at? Where you live at?
She say, no, you vegan.
Why is it not safe? Think about it. And this is what's being spit through the lyrics. This is what dudes say when they beefing with each other on social media.
Yeah.
Well, you can't come to my hood. I can't come out. Why?
Nah, it was
Are we part of the same struggle?
eventually, I lost taste for like
That's not.
2014.
You know, Chicago?
It's just like it was an effort.
In Chicago?
I never really
God.
for it, right?
Chicago.
That ended about 24 years ago.
They shoot funerals up.
After that, I never ate food. So, I just didn't. But I had
Chicago shoot funerals up.
It's a natural process. Did you still eat? No, I don't really eat that no more.
Bob Adams. That's that Gary with the big.
That's on
Just paying taxes. You thought they were going to get them in just paying taxes. You do. Some of them is. That is the truth. Some of them is. They working, they busting their ass. They definitely busting their ass. Probably.
Yeah.
My wife is half and half. I love her. More words can't say. We need to put past
Oh yeah.
all of the bullshit because they didn't have to deal with.
Oh yeah, but it's the new way where everybody ain't gonna make money.
I think sometimes I understand that
ain't play with it.
How did it translate? The greatest war
No, it translating good.
that you will ever fight
70,000 in 1 month.
will be the war within yourself.
Cool the DJ.
The greatest fight that you would ever fight
See the other end
is called like an Islamic They call it the jihad.
I can't
The jihad, the greatest war you will ever fight. Is the thing to say.
It ain't the same as
Here's the reality of it.
They're not insecure.
In America,
picture with this guy girl that show
it's the rich versus the poor.
even me, like just go Facebook is different. I'm telling you, go viral. I'm like, man, this ain't what's on my show. It's Facebook. There's no Facebook in this world.
There's the laws of God,
You got to break
and there's the laws of Satan.
a bunch of
Some of you took an oath.
Because you make a lot of money off of Facebook too, though.
Now I don't make no money on the road. I make money on the road.
Because I get a lot of money
You
off my
know,
Facebook too.
some of you Christians, Muslims, Jews, whatever.
Yes, but you already had to
In
leave.
your
See, that's my
books,
own platform.
How many followers you
it
have?
tells you that homosexuality.
Yeah,
A good $10,000 a month.
10, 20. I don't do it because I'm not in no movie or nothing, so that's my only way
Don't
to
speak
put
out
out
against it.
Like,
On your job, you don't speak out against it. In the board of education, you don't speak out against it. So right in front of your faces,
don't worry about it.
some of the things that you took an oath to be against because you took an oath to God.
This was on Facebook.
You're not fulfilling your obligations to stand up against anything, and I just use homosexuality as an example because homosexuality has become
I went to Atlanta.
the pillar,
I was rapping. Me and the guy.
the pillar pole that holds America.
You know, I had.
And homosexuality
I had one.
is the gateway
when I was going to Atlanta.
to letting these demons devour our children.
I really thought it was real pretty. I asked her
Because the homosexual,
I was like, man,
the LGBTQ community
she said, you know what they
is sitting back and not saying nothing about the 10-year-old boy that's on the stage dancing at a bar. Grown men, dollars at a half-naked. If I did this,
and I messed around.
or you did this as a parent,
Let me try it. And I went viral. I was like, hold up.
the government is coming in your home and they taking your child out.
You had money.
But
You know, I ain't have money.
the girls' gates.
No, I ain't $15,000 a month. But you know,
It is what it is. It speaks for itself. It speaks for. At 10 years old, standing in their pants, digging in their pocket. America is so rocked to sleep. Rocked to sleep that it is a white boy child. The same way that white baby was up there, that could have been a black baby, a Chinese baby, or Oriental baby, a Mexican, whatever, Latino, Jamaican, whatever you want to call yourself, it could have been that. All I see is a child. In America, you failed. When that little boy ended up on that stage like that, we as Americans of all nationalities that didn't rip this to shreds and pieces and tear that ball down. That ball was not supposed to exist anymore. We were supposed to make an example, and guess what? We failed. So we allowed homosexuality to be a pillar to open up the gates of hell. And this is why I'm in Sodom and Gomorrah, and we are in serious trouble. Because when you turn the opposite of holy is unholy. Right? The opposite of life is death. I can't feel it in the air. Ooh, wait. There's something in the air. It's coming. Yeah. And you, those of you that sit on your ass and don't partake, please speak it out. I will never tell anybody on my go pick up a gun and do anything. Saying no. If every man out in this country joined forces and said, especially all of us poor, because only 1% we said no. None of us is going to work. None of us is doing nothing. You are the hands that turns this machine. The shot callers, excuse me, you are the slaves. You are the battery that runs the system. So you just simply said, We ain't controlling the trains today, the buses today. The Board of Education will not be open. Goes to work. Nobody does nothing. You stay. You're going to drop these demons that's running. You're going to drive me crazy. And then they're going to ask you as the people, what can we do to make it? Then what's going to happen? 9 times out of 10, they're still going to push forward the Georgia Guidestones. How they say that they're pretty much going to reduce the world to 1% so that they can have better control. That's in the making. Time is running out. You still have time. You still have power. You still have time. You still have power to just say no. Like I said, you will never hear me sit up there and say, go shoot the precinct up. No. If you're a gang member, right, you're snitching your camp. So why are you upset? That's the police did. You know, with him. He was smart. The same way Preacher from Harlem, the Preacher's crew, he had a cop that infiltrated the system. When it comes time for you to sit up there and no, this is our family, but this system plays a part. And they also, officers from upstate New York, come to other communities. The black officers in your community, most of the time, you get officers coming in and overseeing you and telling you how to deal with your own pride and conquer. And this is the problem. Then you have to understand all the towns with a fear. If you don't feel, so now really conduct that system. Clinton, Comstock, Attica, all these jails throughout upstate New York. If the black people go in these white towns is free you for the town. If you, these towns will not eat. So you have, but it's hard for us to change that because we wait. Women don't like their nails. Women like their eyelashes. Women don't like their eyebrows. Women don't like their hair no more. Everybody got wigs. Women don't like their breasts no more. They fake. Women don't like their natural big black asses that was so big and so juicy forever. And now all of a sudden, they're fake. That's raising our kings or real niggas. It ain't going out there getting it on with other gangs, playing hands. Nope. They ain't stabbing and shooting no more. They having sex with other men. They get sexed in the gangs. Video circulating all over media where you're giving head to the dudes in the room. Until I see George. At the end of the day, as a people, we change our ways that we are placed in of poverty will change. You have to change the way you think as a people in order for your conditions. What you people better understand is in the loop is a jungle. And take it out of your right frame of mind due to the poisonings that you ingest through the foods, through the water, through the air. out of your natural for the sun. You breathe the oxygen from out of your soil. You have been uprooted. And then your roots, when you get the movie, how this banking system, the bank himself through every tribe, village, them, and uprooted them, cut their roots, growth, and destroyed them. We, but every culture, they uprooted and put into what? Midtown, a type of banker, and running this machine. Wake up, peace on family. Would it be possible to plug my page on your live? I'm showing some love, as well as the brother Derek and Dog Cassell Ringleader, Cash, Manic. All my mods have channels. Y'all can go subscribe to them, see what kind of content maybe y'all like that. Go subscribe to these people. They're good people. Any other content, so you report them. Trying to catch up to the comments now. Man, if you put music out, definitely support the brother, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, fam, for tapping in. I just had to touch around with the best to do more lives. Same people that tell you that they don't believe in God, they're performing rituals, they're casting spells. So there is a higher power or energy, or what they want to call it, that they're casting magic spells on you. Better put your force field up. You better smoke your house out. You better fast. You better pray. You better be on guard. Ooh. Evil never rests. God's down. That run this world, a day off. More fluoride in your water. There's never a day that they do that. There's never a day that they're not trying to figure out how to put your son in the dress. To make your son, now the big thing is to make your son. They want your son to have a maxi pad on. They're teaching your sons that they can have their period. Understand something. They're not normal. The doctor, they put it into a vagina. He was sick, twisted, and evil. This doctor, the people that run this world, is evil. The pharmaceutical is evil. Your record executives, they're evil. The doctors, the pills that's giving you cancer and killing you, they're evil. The distributors, they're evil. They're evil. It is what it is. And this is what separates the boys from the men. I'm giving you. There's a price for speaking out. There's a price for dealing with topics like this. It can your life. Malcolm did nothing. Malcolm X did nothing. The truth. It cost him his life. Martin Luther King didn't speak. He didn't pick up no gun. He spoke the truth. It cost him. Marcus Garvey taught black people, fresh out of slavery, how to love themselves, to clean themselves up, to walk with honor. So what they did was, they threw them in jail, then they exiled them out. There's a cost for waking up the Negro peeing. There is a price to up. Because there's something in your DNA that is supposed to be righteous. But they into a real, the realest, you the real nigga. Ooh. Real nigga shit. Word up. Black. OG such and such now. We ain't even grown men no more. OG Bobby Johnson. Real nigga. Black. Fuck out of here with this shit. Tell them to wake the fuck up. Wake up. Everybody ain't gonna win. And the scary part about it, another nigga that pushed his shit back. Let his wife lap all over her lap. What I'm saying out of my mouth. They expect to keep you asleep. People like Mark speak out. Everybody that went that with other topics is because to you have to speak their language. I have the power to do that. This is exactly what I did. The question is, now that I have God's attention, and also have the attention of the witches and the warlocks that's sending this negative energy all around, I feel it. They casting all types of spells. The question is the sacrifice that I'm making in the long run, will my children resent me if I'm no longer here because I exhausted my energy trying to wake you people up that's not woke, and in the process of that, they lose me to people that don't even care. Now, I said this once and I'll say it again. Until you walk in my shoes and feel the paranoia, feel the danger, feel the hunger, feel the stress of what I put myself through just to give y'all a message about any of the topics that I speak about, you can never tell me what I'm not doing, what I should be doing, because you don't even know. Like, it's like a person that'll sit up there and tell you should have did 100 push-ups. Then I snatch your ass through this screen, put you in front of this camera, and tell you to do 10 push-ups, and you can't even do 10. You can't do 2 push-ups straight. You gotta keep stopping, because you can't get all the way up and go all the way down. But you telling me you're supposed to do 100, you're supposed to do 1,000 push-ups. How you gonna tell a champion how to fight when you ain't never took a punch or gave one? Harry Holland, while nobody talking about Jasmine Barnes, the 7-year-old that was killed by Blue Eyed Devil in Houston the other day. Well, the only reason why I didn't do that story is because I didn't know the details of who killed her. And when I watched the news, everybody was asking. They was just pretty much saying that somebody drove up to her and just shot, but they never said who it was. So that's why I never touched on that story. Not yet. I had intentions on going into that story, and if you know me well enough to know, I just shared that story on my Facebook page, but I didn't go into it because I didn't know exactly what was the details. I wanted to know why the little girl was shot, who shot her, was it road rage, was there an argument? The facts wasn't there, so it was too much that was missing for me to sit up there and touch on. The only thing I could have said was the little girl got shot. I wanted more, so that's why I didn't touch on that situation. Worry why the Chinese is taking over Africa. What's their MO? I mean, everybody wants a piece of the pie in this world. What you expect? It ain't the Chinese that's taking over. It's the Chinese government. The Chinese people are poor. Chinese people, I don't even know, one child per household. They're slaves. It's not the Chinese people. It's the Chinese government. And at the end of the day, these governments, these superpowers wouldn't be able to do nothing if you get up off your ass and you just say no. Just that simple. If you unite and get up off your ass, they won't be able to do it. But that's not going to happen because the majority of our people are trying to prove the majority you have something. I mean, come on. Y'all people are reaching out to the people that's donating in my super chat and telling them not to give to me and that they should ask me where my money is going. If you're distracted and you worried about what strip club you go to, what YouTubers is getting paid, and you're not worried about the bigger picture, you're never gonna amount to be shit. And when these bankers and these people that's finished monopolizing the earth, I mean, they own the seeds and the rights to the food that you eating. They own the land, they own the water, they own the air. So everything on this earth that's God's free, that belongs to the people, they're buying up. They're in control of it. And you ain't doing shit about it. You too busy worried about the small things. Y'all fools is running around still talking about blue-eyed devils, dogs. In today's time, white people are slaves too, to these bankers, to these satanic sick ass, they're everybody's slaves. When you look in the air and that chemtrails is spraying, it's falling on white people too. So at some point in time, black people gonna learn how to get their shit together. White people gonna have to get their shit together, and we all gonna have to sit up there and say, yo, dogs, that barium is breaking down our immune system and giving us cancer. We ain't got no choice but to unite and fight. You can settle your differences with the Mexican, with the Puerto Rican, with the Chinaman, with the Jamaican, with the Haitian. Y'all can settle your differences. When you get finished being sprayed like roaches with chemtrails. You can finish your differences when you realize the seeds are being taken out of the fruit. The seeds of being, the fruit of being grown without seeds, so that you can't reproduce the fruit to feed yourself without this satanic system. You lost the war already. They control your water and your food. The land is being poisoned so that the earth won't reproduce tomatoes, apples, and oranges. This is something for you to think about. The bigger picture. Yes, we cry and we fight and we do what we have to do for children that's being molested, the little 7-year-old girl that was shot down, but we never take our eyes off the prize. And the prize, or the main objective, is to make sure we start taking back some of the things that's being taken from us. Starting with the fact that our fruit is being manipulated, not to give you no nutritional value. So now, when you eat, you still feel hungry because your body is not absorbing proper nutrients. So you find yourself eating and eating and eating and eating, but you're not getting nothing. So what do? Guess what? I have a pill to do this, that, this, that, this, that. But when you take this pill, it's going to do this, that, this, that, this, that. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Well, I hope you got something out of what I'm trying to say to you. At the end of the day, I know only the real can relate to what I'm saying. Everybody's not going to feel my message. This message ain't for everybody. You know, at the end of the day, some people rather sit up there on IG all day and scroll down and look at all a naked woman. It's not what you're going to get over here. You're going to get the real here. Perry Holland, feel you. Thanks for cleaning that up. Mark Adams don't care where your money goes as long as baby girl gets her chips. We definitely, as a matter of fact, you know, shout out, I'm starting to see a lot of y'all brothers making videos on behalf of me, and I appreciate it. It warms my heart to see that somebody actually appreciate me, and it also warms my heart to see that. I'll say this, when you know, 20 years from now, if this YouTube thing is still up, these negative videos that they put up about me, people 20 years from now won't know the truth unless your videos, the good people that's making these videos, we'll call ourselves the resistance. When they see y'all videos, they'll understand, like, hold up, well, this guy over here said this guy was a good guy. This guy said he was a bad guy. So they'll see that something just ain't right. It ain't right. So thank you, people, for speaking out and saying, yo, nah, this guy right here is official. Because the reality of it is, what the media does, and I'm going to give you an example before I get up out of here. Chris Brown. Remember when Chris Brown beat up Rihanna? Let's keep it all the way funky, people. I'm going to keep it all the way funky. Some of us was mad at Chris Brown, like, dogs, you shouldn't have did that. But we wasn't as mad as the media tried to make us. This was programming, because we're going to keep it all the way funky. The majority of us grew up in a household with domestic violence, and that shit was normal. And I'm not saying that I condone his act, What I'm saying is, things that happen that's normal to us, domestic violence is normal to us. Let's keep it all the way funky, black people. Domestic violence is normal to us. Child molestation, us getting molested in the house by the uncle that never goes to jail, normal to us. Selling crack to our next door neighbor, normal to us. Two friends growing up in a sandbox, playing with each other, one kills the other one, normal to us. So when this situation happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna, it was messed up. But I forgave him right away, like he young. Just like we forgive her when she's young and some of the things that she's doing. They kids, we forgave them. Well, they grown now, but the media tried to put in your head for years that he was public enemy for making a mistake that a lot of us, most of the dudes I know, will sock a chick dead in her eye. You say the wrong thing to him, he will punch you clean off your feet. We already know this. This is normalized in our community. So how do you let the media come along and make him look worse than what he actually looked when we in the hood watching this shit every day? Most of the time, a female getting her ass whipped in the hood, dudes don't call the police, neighbors don't call the police, they mind their business. And I'm just keeping it funky. The media has a habit of taking situations when it comes to black people and using it against you for 100 years. Now, with that being said, that situation with Dr. Dre, with Michelle Lay, you mean to tell me, so he beat her up 25 years ago? 25 years ago? I'm sorry if I offend you, but who gives a fuck? That was 25 years ago. Shit happens in relationships. No, I'm not saying that shit is cool, but we gotta stop letting them play these mind games with us. All right, we're gonna smear, he hit her. So fucking what? It was 25 years ago. That's not rape. They got into a fight. Like most people in a relationship get into a goddamn fight. It happens. It happens. Men and women fight. No, I ain't saying it cool. It's cool. But they fight. Not only do they fight, when they break up, it's disgusting. They go to court for child support, all types of shit. Battle for the children. It happens. But the media makes things bigger when you drag you. And the fact of the matter is, the same people that sit up there saying, hey, Chris Brown, you hit Rihanna. Same dude sitting up there, he a hypocrite. He done beat up every female he ever had sex with. He done punched every female in the face he ever had sex with. But because the media told him to be mad at you, they dragging you. People in the hood, I'm just keeping it funky. Nobody gave a fuck about that in the hood, not even the slightest bit. But social media told you to. Social media told you to be mad. Social media told you that everything that God said was unlawful was lawful. Shout out to social media. Because we so addicted to social media, we won't sit up there and say 2 words. No homo. We won't say that. No homo on Facebook. Because if you say that, you go to Facebook jail. And you don't want to go to Facebook jail because you want to sit up there and be able to like a post that you're really not going to like. Because we don't even really like each other's posts. We don't like our family pictures, but we'll like a stranger's pictures and the stranger stuff. We don't support each other. See that? Divide and conquer. The spells is working. The spells is working. You're being brainwashed. Everybody not gonna wake up, and I'm not gonna try to wake up everybody no more. I'm just gonna wake up those that's already woke. And if you could try to wake up the people around you, that's how we win. That's it. It is what it is. It's a war going on outside. Man is safe from. Facebook jail, what the fuck? I never had Facebook. People, I'll tell you right now, on this page right here, I don't do the race thing, the divide and conquer, the what about white people, what about black people, because on this page right here, on my page, I'm all about building bridges. Where if the white people over there got some tomatoes and we got some cucumbers, we can trade. On this earth, is either we are going to kill each other off, or we're going to learn to exist on this earth with each other. We have no choice but to learn to exist on this earth together. We have no choice. So I don't promote one group against another. I'm not saying that I won't stand if the KKK or some white militia group comes and try to destroy my people, that I won't be on the forefront trying to fight. What I'm saying is, as men, or as a man of God, I treat everybody the way they treat me. If you extend love to me, I extend love back to you. If you extend hate to me, I hate you too. It's just that simple. And that's the bottom line to that. That's it. There's nothing else I can really say. Nobody's going to convince me to wake up and say, I hate every white man there is. Just like nobody's going to convince me, no matter how many black people attack me all over social media, and all the black people that sit up there saying, well, we going to see just how much of a real nigga you is. I'm not promoting myself as a real nigga. I'm promoting myself that's been through the ringer and telling you I can relate to what you're going through because I've been to jail. I've been through it all. I'm trying to relate. You trying to prove that I'm not a real nigga. I don't want to be a real nigga. I want to be a real father. I'm already outshining some of you dudes. You know why I'm outshining some of you dudes? A lot of you dudes making videos. Because when I look to the side, when I look over there, I can see children laying in beds. When they wake up and go to sleep, my children has a father in their life. And I might not be the best man, the best father on this earth, but I'm not an absent father. And my children know when they slip, when they fall, when anything is going wrong, I'm gonna call and tell my daddy. Your children, Mr. Bitch ass nigga that's watching me, waiting, recording, trying to see what I'm gonna say so they can upload it on their page. Mr. Bitch ass nigga, your children, they ain't got a daddy. They got a deadbeat. That is, if he's still in the house, he's sitting in the house and he eating all the cereal, eating all the milk, eating all the cookies, drinking all the juice after he finished smoking all the weed. And that female, she about sick and tired of your ass because you a leech and you a bum. Peace and love to everybody. See you soon.
Peace.
What's up, Bobby B? This Carl Lamb with this Rev Doctor.
What do you want?
I just want to make sure you are in my position and we get stuff clear. You ain't never talked to me since we done had our situation. I don't know why, but I'm trying to see if we can talk.
First of all, what is there to talk about? Do you see what you did? Do you see what you signed that conscious speculation? Bambada is running around out of hiding all over again, back to touching little boys because of the movement that y'all put together. And now you want to talk to me? What is there to talk about? What you do is, what you do, what I want y'all to do is, y'all gonna figure out how to help with the children now that he's molesting. The kids that he's damaging right now in Brazil. The movement that y'all started, because y'all felt like y'all didn't like me because you wanted some views. I went on your show, gave life to you, tried to give life to you 3 times. And the last time when I didn't do your show, I heard you talking greasy about me right before I was gonna call him and didn't do it. And then you make 1,000 videos, you, Sinetta, Conscious Speculation, and Michael Edwards. Now you have to live with what you did with Bambada. Y'all live with that. I want you to live with that. I want you to live with Mr. I'm not with pedophilia, I'm against pedophilia. But you start a movement, no pictures, no nothing. He did not show his face to nobody for 2 years. And y'all start a movement to try to discredit me. And now Bambada back to doing what he's doing. It ain't really nothing to talk about, son. If you can live what y'all did with these children, then go ahead and live with it. Now that's called Alvin, Israel doctrine calling in. For what? For what? And this is what I'm talking about. Now you want to talk about what? Y'all started a movement to discredit me to save the pedophile. Where they do that at? Only black people? Peace.
Yeah, Poppy, what's going on?
What's up?
I mean, the donations, the people that give you the donation, where is it going?
Where's the donations going to the people that give me donations? I mean, well, I tell you what. I mean, truthfully speaking, when you look on my own donations and my own super chat, and you see people give me $2, $5, maybe $20. I mean, at the end of the day, I might go to the store and buy a bag of potato chips because that's all it is enough to do. Buy a bag of potato chips.
So you ain't got no fundraisers or nothing?
Do you see any fundraisers?
Well, you get a donation from your PayPal from all
right. So now, once again, do you see me riding around even though I have cars before the donations? I'm in a house right now. In a house right now, do you see me riding around with brand new cars? Do you see me going on shopping sprees? Just because somebody
ride around with brand new or go on shopping spree, the money going to the account.
Listen.
You use towards your bill.
First of all, hold up. First of all, for one, as a matter of fact, hold up. First of all, I'm glad you said that. For one, I haven't got enough donations to show some paperwork on. For two, if I felt like it, here's the difference. If I felt like it, because there's a difference between a person scamming people and people donating. If I felt like taking money that people gave to me and go on a fucking vacation, which I didn't do, you see these bags up under my eyes? I deserve it. I deserve it. If I felt like going to do something to make me feel good, because of all the stress that I've been put through, I deserve it. I do what the fuck I want to. If I felt like taking some of that money and throwing it in the air and burning it, that's what the fuck I do.
Nah, that money's supposed to go for the people. You playing cops community and all that.
Hold up. First of all, hold up. First of all, hold up.
That's where that money should go.
First of all, hold up. Hold up.
I'm talking about his wife, how he infected his wife with AIDS and all the other bullshit. He disrespectful, dude.
First of all, I'm letting you have a voice because I'm waiting for you. I want you to say something that makes sense.
For one, I am a victim. So if somebody donates money to me for whatever reason for having it, who the fuck is you to tell me what to do with it? If somebody decides, if somebody, hold up, slow down. Shut up. Here's how we gonna do this. I'm glad he said that. First and foremost, if I look up, which I'm going to do in the future, I'm going to ask for donations because I start a movie night. At least once a month, I want to be able to take the children in the community to go to the movies. So now when I tell the people, this is what you donating to for movie night, then I will show you tickets, receipts for movies and videos that I will upload of me taking children to the movies. Or maybe a basketball game. So this is what I plan in the future, which I haven't. Now, if a person wants to donate to me and they say specifically, I want you to do this with the, that's what's going to be done. Now, if somebody decides to donate to my PayPal because they want me to have this for whatever reason, like first and foremost, let me explain something to you. Out of nowhere now, which I don't believe is the Zulu Nation, I'm getting death threats all over the place. Not saying that I'm not at war with the Zulu Nation. They're just a little bit smarter than these old people playing on the internet. So if I needed emergency money to blow it out of state and not come back home for some months, I should have that, but I don't. So when you have a dude call and they're talking about, but actually what I did do with my first donations that I have is that I bought equipment so I can talk to you. Newer computers, cameras, and broken mics that don't work and keep on continuously trying to replace them. That's why I'm sitting up here on my camera right now, because I need more equipment so I can talk, but I'm not asking for it. If y'all people drop it and donate it, then I do it. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to look like I'm begging either. But I do need help. But he wants to say that, so I'm actually trying to build my platform and make my platform bigger so I can reach out to people. As far as me getting donations or whatever the case may be, I don't get your point. Because the cars that come in and out of my driveway isn't paid for by y'all money. My bills in here before the donations, which means this is not paying for that. First of all, it's not even enough donations to anything. I'd be lucky if I could order some Chinese food. Let's be real. When you put money in the super chat, they take a good percentage of that, but 30% damn near. So that is that, and if you put something in the PayPal, now that actually goes to me, able to actually buy some equipment, computer, which we all know, it costs thousands of dollars for that, and see, it's just that simple. But once again, you got somebody calling in and talking about where my money is going, which I don't see much money coming in, but had nothing to say about Africa Bambaataa, had nothing to say about Simon sitting up there and vindicating Africa Bambaataa. No, he wants to talk about this is how you deflect, where the money going. I don't care about the money, keep your money. It doesn't matter to me. You're not going to see me up there begging for mice. If y'all going to donate, y'all going to donate. If you don't, you don't. What I will ask for being that is 265, hit that button. That's what you do. If you ain't subscribed to my page, subscribe. As a matter of fact, go to my other page, Real Topics with Hassan, and subscribe to that page. The number to hear my voice and understand what's going on in our community. The number one thing. Money can always be us, but at the end of the day, that's on y'all. I'm not going to sit up here like.
Yeah, you don't like the truth, so you hung up the phone.
You know what?
What age did you start hanging around
So what?
What age did you start hanging around Bambaataa?
What age did I start Bambaataa? About a few years ago.
While you was doing the bullshit.
What's your point?
And now you're going on a rant.
Listen, it's not my teacher. Listen, hold on. First of all, Bam never took care of me. Fuck is you talking? Listen.
A grown man still around Bambaataa.
Your mother was around your grandfather molested your sister. here and teach you about Stockholm Syndrome. I wouldn't even waste my time sitting up here trying to teach you about Stockholm.
Money from this dude to be around.
Matter of fact, I'm going to play the game. Let's just say, tell you, I didn't need nobody to take care of me. I was getting money. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we're not going to get off of the topic. I'm going to play your game. I'm going to let you sit there and put me on a hot seat. Now, let's just say I was taking money from Africa Bare Bottom. Let's just, what does that have to do with the tea? That's a tea in China. Africa Bare Bottom. What does that have to do with all of the children that he molested? So if I had Stockholm,
You know he up here for same old church.
hold up.
You know for a fact.
Listen.
What is he doing out in Brazil?
So now,
Do you know for a fact he's still up to the same old church?
do you know for a fact that he's not?
I don't know. You're the one that's exposed to him.
Listen.
You're exposed to him. And
Listen.
you still went back to Brazil.
Listen, you know what?
So obviously, I mean, you don't know what he's doing in Brazil.
No, I'm having fun. I'm having fun with this caller. I want him to actually prove his point of why I don't know what I'm talking about. A
I think
man.
you a fraud, man. I think you a fraud.
Okay, so now.
Every video you do, you go from subject to subject. You beef with Ron Savage, then you beef with Sarnetta, then you beef with Ynsdks, then you beef with all these other people. Then you say Sarnetta's trying to set you up on 125th Street. How somebody gonna set you up on 125th, right? With all the police that's around it. How is that possible?
To all
If
the,
somebody's gonna set you up, it's not gonna be out in the open on 125th.
to all the callers that's listening. To all of the callers that's listening, what I want you to do is, I want you to hit Google and Google all of the murders that happened on 125th Street in Harlem. Google all of them. Or one matter of fact, you know what? The president JFK in front of the police and in front of the whole TV. JFK is on TV. Please don't play these games. The Apollo to walk me around the corner. Was that? But I'm not getting into my. You don't like my fight and you don't believe in me. Then why are you actually taking the time out to call in on my jack? Does that make any sense? If you feel like I'm a fraud and my movement is a fraud, what are you calling my phone for? Why are you watching me? See, it's just that simple. Don't watch somebody that you don't believe in. Go watch somebody else. It's just that simple. Peace.
Peace. Who must be what? What's up, man? How you doing?
All right.
All right. This is Michael Edwards.
What's going on?
All right, nothing much, man. I was just calling, man, to kind of straighten what you spoke about earlier, and just the person you met.
I'm listening.
Okay. Well, it's regarding that video. The video that's entitled "My Time," and the video I'm talking about, where you talking about digging into the doctor's mother's grave up and kicking Sarnetta's wife in the ass and whatever you said about my lady and my mother. I'm saying to you, my point of asking you that was not about that shit, because I really don't give a fuck about that. I really don't give a fuck about much of any of this shit that we're talking about except for children. And that's what I expressed to you. Personally, I don't know if you read them or not, but the inboxes in your text. I care for what the true shit that's happening in this whole cold fuck shit. What you said about your child, I care about all of the parents and the wives that are in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about the homes that didn't, handle themselves responsibly. But my point is, I keep that up, brother. I took down the videos for you. And I'm saying for you because I don't hate you. I just disagree with you, and many other people disagree with you too. That they got a right to ask those questions, and they got a right to hold you to the truth on certain things, like the things that I've expressed before. Why not take that video down? Sarnetta's wife ain't don't know me. And Israel Doctrine's mother can't be your enemy. Your problem may be with Israel Doctrine and myself and Farnetta. Why let that spill over when I respect you to that tune?
First of all,
That's crossing the line when somebody's fucking with your go to death. You get what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker fuck with mine. I'm gonna say that and I'll live that. But why you cross the line?
first of all, for one, I don't know you from, never seen you in my life, don't even know how you got in my radar, in my way. But two, if I'm out here dealing with pedophilia and
I'm
exposing,
not gonna interrupt you, but can I be able to respond to those things after you speak, brother? Because I want you to understand who I am and why I'm doing this.
oh, you can respond.
I'm not gonna disrespect you.
Oh, you definitely can respond because first and foremost, for one, Israel Doctrine. Israel Doctrine was somebody that pretended to be a friend that I met on the internet. He pretended to be part of my cause and my fight, acted like he was my friend. I've been on his show 3 times. The next time I was supposed to get on his show, my wife actually overheard him talking bad about me on his show and said, "You really about to go on the show?" So I listened to what he was saying and was like, wow. After this phone calls again. Next thing you know, there's videos all over the place assassinating my character or trying to. That's for one. For two, all of this stuff didn't come about until I actually monetized my page and started getting donations. For one. And for two, after I said, Sanetta set me up. So those 2 things right there, they're out of the blue. Oh, he's scamming the people. First, with pedophilia. Or actually it has everything to do. So I